I got 10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in.
Yeah, I want to thank y'all for supporting me on that CBC Artist in Residence thing. I think they announced the winner on November 10th. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Vote For Me contest, but you guys and my friends and family all got so excited, so y'all kind of just got into it. So thank you all for your support, spreading the word and the help. I really appreciate it. I get a lot of requests about making a video about dealing with insecurities and confidence. And I get it, in this new world of social media, it's very difficult to understand what it really means to be confident anymore. So here are 4 ways to be more confident. I am posing for the camera. Posing. Number 1, confidence is not an umbrella. Being confident is very specific. A person isn't simply confident or not. Some of us may be confident in one area of our life and not so confident in another. See, I'm confident in my ability to put words together and my ability to lure women in my beard. But I don't have confidence when it comes to things like drawing or remembering important stuff or untangling those women once they get stuck in my beard. So you can't simply label yourself as either a confident person or not. If you don't feel confident, it's probably about something specific. And because that's the case, it's just something you can work on. Which leads me to the next point. Number 2, practice. Confidence is anything that we have a strong foundation in. So the best way to strengthen that foundation is practice. Not confident in your ability to approach girls? Well, my friend, you're gonna have to start practicing. But humble, what if I get rejected? Well, my handsome friend, that's part of the game. And if you're scared of getting rejected, then you really shouldn't be playing it. Many of you watching are keyboard warriors, and you can probably type on the keyboard without even looking. You weren't born with that skill. You're practiced. And just like walking, when you take your first couple steps, you're gonna fall and stumble. Starting any new skill will have the same process. When we performed in Trinidad, we had a brand new set, and I wasn't very familiar with the new songs or all the new choreo that had to come along with it. Because my foundation wasn't very strong, I wasn't the most confident on stage. But you still gotta do it. And the more we practice, the better we got at it. This is an important step to becoming more confident and strengthening that foundation. How will you know it's working? I'm glad you asked. Number 3. Understand what confidence really is. People often mistake confidence for cockiness. And because of that, a lot of us hold back on trying to be confident or showing that we're confident because we're afraid people are going to think we're cocky. But those are 2 very different things, my friends. Cockiness always has the need to prove itself. Confidence does not. Confidence doesn't require the outside world's approval. It only requires yours. Confidence also understands that you may not be successful every time you try, but you won't be crushed if you fail. It's like confidence isn't that ability to ask the girl for her number. It's the ability to be okay if she says no. Cockiness, on the other hand, depends on success because it wants to show other people to prove itself. And the truth is, the people who are trying to be the most impressive are the least confident. And the ones that actually impress us the most are the ones that are trying the least. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. You ain't wake up like that. It's a fine line, and I know it can be confusing, especially if you're not feeling confident. Which leads me to my last point. Number 4, remember your own confidence. We all have insecurities and things that we can't do well, but we also have a list of things that we're very confident in and can do well. Focus on what you're good at and what you love. Identify those skills and talents and continue working and improving them. Do that alongside with all the other things that you want to improve as well. And for people who have confidence issues related to the way that they look, you got to pay attention to how much of those insecurities were actually taught to you, most likely from advertisers who need to make you feel insecure so they can sell you stupid shit and convince you that this will make you look and feel better. But as Blake Lively said, the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence. Realize confidence is the best makeup, and it'll do better for you than any funky selfie angle or any Instagram filter will ever do, because it's not depending on a lie. So focus on learning about yourself and being the best version of you that you can be, because the real confidence that comes with that, priceless. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you like the way I think or the things I say, do check out my book, Unlearn. Get yourself a copy at unlearn101.com or Amazon or Barnes & Noble or anywhere else that sells books online. Also, if you don't like reading books or you don't want to pay for shipping, you can get the book in audiobook format where I read it to you in my sexy mumbly voice, and that's also available at unlearnaudio.com. Later next week, I will be announcing details on the new book, including how you can pre-order a signed copy and ensure you get it before Christmas. Please share this with somebody that you care about and somebody that you don't. As always, I appreciate you spreading the word. Much love. I'm sorry you're offended. It was nothing I intended, but I mean, offense is taken, not given. And not to mention, you're assuming how I meant it, assuming that my intentions were negative from the get-go. That ain't it though. You invented anything you didn't know or understand. We call that context. And I'm not mad at you because everything we know is complex. Truthfully, the truth and simplicity won't hold hands. But that reality won't stop us from trying to make them be friends. That's what the issue is. Folks be softer than tissue is. They hear something and judge it before they can understand it. Let's be clear. You're entitled to your own opinions, but not your own facts. So if there's something you don't agree with, that doesn't make it wrong or whack. And for that simple reason, getting offended is your choice. But that's not necessarily bad, because it means you have a voice.